Alright, so what's going on, guys? I'm gonna make this video quick. I just want to go ahead and show you guys one of the best loadouts I've been using so far in Call of Duty. Usually I used to run a assault rifle, the M4A1 with a sniper, but now I've actually switched up to running a AR and a submachine. So as my AR, I have the M13. But the special thing about it is the scope. I basically made it into just it can definitely work up close range, but you definitely want to use this weapon for longer ranges just because of the accuracy of it. I mean, it literally does not move. You can play on mouse and keyboard, you can play on controller, it doesn't matter. It just doesn't move. And with 60 round mags on it, you basically can just sit there and hold the trigger and just follow them around. It's a laser. And so I basically have put everything on there to make it as accurate as possible, even though by itself it's accurate. One of the things I don't recommend is putting on I think it's the Tempest Cyclone. I think I tried to use where it cuts off the muzzle. It's not it actually the recoil is it makes it a lot worse. You really cannot aim. It's hard. It bounces around. You really don't get as accurate as these two do. And you're not really going to be using it, technically up close. You're going to be using it for longer distances. So, you're not going to be trying to, aim down sight as quick as possible. Because, whenever you're fighting somebody long range, you can hit them with this gun right here. It's accurate. And also, if they have a sniper, usually when they're getting hit, even if they have, the perk focus, which, is supposed to be, help you out with flinch resistance, it it just still doesn't help it out as much. When you're still hitting them, they're still bouncing around. They're not able to hit. So yeah, you can run this up against snipers, man. And I've actually had better time using this than I have against than actually using a sniper. And well, the as you can see, the attachments have monolithic suppressor, the Tempest Marksman, the Ranger foregrip. You can change that out with the Commando foregrip. It's up to you. The 60 round mags, like I said, you want as much ammo as possible, and then the 3.0 optic, which I like the sight on it. It's a lot easier, it's a lot skinnier, so you can actually see a lot more. So I don't know. I'm not too sure. I haven't tried any other ones. I never put a sniper scope on there. I'm not too sure. Well, it shows the glint is visible, in which I don't really recommend just having a sniper scope on the AR. I'd rather have this right here because you can actually use it mid, close, longer distances. But technically, you want to use it for longer distance. And then as my secondary, I have the MP5. Now with this one, you can go one or two ways. I run the integrated suppressor already in there, so I run it that way. Though you could, if you wanted to, um, I think you could take this off. You could put maybe you probably you wouldn't even have to run if you wanted to run a sight. You could just take the barrel off and throw on like like a monolithic suppressor basically. Um, but me personally, I wanted to use this just so I could get fully loaded. The reason I run fully loaded is if I die and I come back and land on a loadout drop, I don't have to worry about having ammo. I already have the weapons already put up and everything like that. So, that's pretty good. But with that, I run the integrated compressor. I run the operated foregrip. Ammunition, you can either go, the 10 millimeter 30 round mags. I really didn't see a big difference damage wise when I tried it out, so I just stuck with the 45 round mags, and I run attack laser, and then the perk fully loaded, so that helps me out, aiming down sight quicker. I wanted to aim down sight as quick as possible, honestly. So yeah, I'll run that on those. As my perks, I run cold blooded, overkill, and amp. I just run amp just so I can switch my weapons quicker. I mean, if it's up to you, whatever you run right here. I do recommend you keep cold blooded on at all times. With amp though, you could change that up to maybe shrapnel, battle hardened. It doesn't matter. I really don't run into many grenades. C4 heartbeat sensor. You can run the instead of heartbeat sensor, you can run stun grenade. But I just think honestly, heartbeat sensor all around is just a better thing to have. Because when it comes down to it, at the end game, you really want to be able to know where everybody is. If they don't have ghosts, but most of the time they might. Well, sometimes they might have it, but you can pick out the parts, especially if you're playing with a team. Not everybody has ghosts all the time. And then C4, you can change that with a frag grenade, Semtex. But you always want to have a second class. That's the thing a lot of people don't do. They always just want to run one class. I always try and run two classes. My first one is the one I always choose to try and that's the first thing I'm gonna get. You know, I want to have both my weapons and everything like that. But if you know you get the free loadout drop, you want to have this one on the side. It's basically, oh man. Alright, so I got that fixed. So back to what I was saying, man. You always want to have a second class. And this one you usually want to get with the free loadout drop. You want to buy one, and then this one should be the free one that you get. If not, you know, either or. But you want to make sure you always have a second class with the first weapon being the same one that you use in the last class. So basically, I have the M13 and M13. Same thing. Everything's the same on it. The only thing that's different is I put an RPG, so maybe I want to run the RPG. You know, I throw that on there. But the only big difference is I change overkill out with ghosts, because you know you always want to have ghosts in game. If you can get it, you want to make sure you have it at all times. Ghost is basically, you know, to keep you off of UAVs. They can't see RB sensors. So you know that's basically the you know the one thing that's really helpful in game situations. You don't want the other teams to know where you are. And it's doing it again. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm probably after this gonna throw out just a couple clips of me killing people with the weapons to see how it is. I'm not the best aimer, so you know I'm not claiming to be the best guy on the game, but I can definitely say that these weapons have helped me throughout, you know, matches be able to get more kills. Especially the MP5 up close really melts, like M13 from longer distances. Okay, but yeah, like I said, man, definitely be able to try these weapons out, see how you like them. Definitely worth giving it a try. But yeah, appreciate it. Watch the video.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
Be advised, UAV is bingo fuel. Be advised, UAV is bingo fuel. Be advised, UAV is bingo fuel. RTB for. Be advised, UAV.
Enemy UAV overhead.
God dang.
Gas inbound. RTB signal.
God dang, man.
Gas is moving. New safe zone moving. Head. You've got gas inbound. Safe zone relocated. Bounty target is down. Well done. Enemy UAV overhead. Enemy UAV overhead. Bounty target is down. Well done.
Tell me pretty lies.